Hello, I'm Henry John Griffin, and today I'm going to be talking about how to defeat discipline and how we can basically win a goal to go to these houses. Now, the reason why I talked about how to defeat discipline is because discipline is a piece of crap. And you know how I don't like it? Because of what happened yesterday. I was asking my dad a question. My dad was saying, if you don't get away from me and leave him alone, if I don't get away from him and leave him alone, then me and him are going to have a bad day tomorrow. And I stomped on the floor and was like, no, we're not going to have a bad day. We're going to have a good day. We're going to be positive. I'm not going to really do it, but psh, boom. That's what I did. And then I got dragged up the stairs and I bumped my knee on the stairs when I got dragged. I don't know if I got dragged. I don't know if I got pushed. I don't want to know about the negative information. So, however, negative information will be deleted from my brain in a few hours. Just keep listening to the video or watching the video on your screen. So anyways, I broke the wall, and I probably broke the wall from getting pulled up the stairs. I don't really want to know if I got dragged, pulled, or anything. I just don't want to be disciplined. Instead, I want to be taught strategies on how to remove anxiety and how to delete the bad thoughts in my brain. However, I want to learn stuff like the brain and the computer comparisons. I want to learn stuff like comparing brains and computers to understand, to help understand. That's what I want to do when I get to school. And I go to school after Wednesday. There is something on that calendar that says Wednesday. So after that day, I'm going to go to Rogers Parkway. Next time, I won't even have to ride the bus home here. I won't even have to go home to this house. Instead, they can let me stay there at the school. Like I just put an example. House B and House C and House A will be my choice of goal and decision of goal to go and stay. And even those group homes that I would like to stay at. But guys, those group homes better be good people and good group homes. Because if I'm thinking about going to that place, it has to be good. It cannot be corporal punishment. None of that. I'm going to put a lock or a block. I'm going to put a block code on every song that my dad listens to on his phone. I'm going to go on YouTube and I'm going to start putting up parental controls because he claims that I'm still a little kid and that I'm not allowed to say cuss words. Well, guess what? I'm going to put restriction mode on my phone so that I can't have access to those songs anymore. Or I'm not going to say restriction mode. I don't have to put parental controls on my phone, but I would have to put parental controls on his phone to prevent him from accessing those music videos. Like, I don't want him cussing, but he can, because he's grown, and that is the truth. Now, like I said, my dad can cuss because he's grown, and he does. That is the truth. I'm going to have to get used to it. But does it mean he should? No, it does not. It does not mean my dad should curse. I have a very bad impact with how much, with how many times he disciplines me or punishes me or even takes me down. Those things will make the whole entire workers stop by. But I'm not talking about the workers because that's a part of the negative energy. I'm talking about where I would like to go and where I would like to be is some of those amazing houses at the Kessler is where I would like to be. And I will think about it in my mind. I will use my mental computer to put that information in, to process that information in computer terms, to process that information. I will use my mental computer, and the house B, the living in house B will be processing. Will still process. It will stay processing until the process is complete. And I know where I'm gonna go. So I don't have to ask my dad those questions either. I don't have to ask my dad if I can live in a group home. I know where I'm going. But it has to be appropriate. It has to be the appropriate home, and it has to be good. The place has to be good, and there can't be any bad things talked about in the home. Like it has to be a good place. I mean that, and that is simple. It has to be a good place. Cannot have no negative vibes because that draws upon a lot of negative energy in the group home. Now, don't get me wrong. Any kind of home is safe. It's just the punishment. The punishment is like an example of a punishment. Like if you be bad, you're gonna get your butt teared up, or you're gonna get your butt whooped. If you be bad, you're gonna get a spanking. You're gonna get a butt whooping, or you're gonna have to face consequences and suffer the punishment, or you might go to places you don't like, such as you might go to bad places like hell. They say if you lie, steal, or rip the Bible, you're going to hell. Like, I don't like those words. It's the punishment. It's not the house. It's not the home. I am safe upstairs. I am not safe downstairs. I am only safe upstairs because upstairs I won't be able to ask my dad a setup question unless if I go downstairs and I open a door. But if the door is closed, then I can't bother him, because if he were to put a lock on the door, so I can't open the door to ask him a question, that will make our home safe. Like if he got a lock for the door. Now, unless if I went outside, I will still not be able to ask him. I will still not be able to ask him setup questions, because I think when he comes back, he's probably not going to do questions anymore. I would have to go to school and go there and ask questions. He probably might not do questions anymore. And we will have to see. He did questions with me that time, and he's still not here, and we're gonna find out if he's gonna do questions or not. Because I'm telling you, he is not gonna do questions like that. He is not gonna say yes over and over again. He is not gonna answer his answer is not always gonna be yes. If I ask if I can talk to him later, and then I ask again, and then his answer is we'll see. But I don't like it, and I'm upset. I want to go to my school on the bus. no computer screens, no Zoom calls. I just want to go to school on the bus. And the only way I can do that is if I wait until Wednesday. See, we need it so that we can be smart. We need it so that we could be smart like a, what's that word? Like a computer. We need it so that our brains could be smart like a computer. We need it to be smart. And also smart like a human. School is going to prepare us for what we want to achieve, what we want to do. School is going to prepare us for life. Now, I'm not talking about life in a bad way where someone just hurts you, but I'm talking about life in a good way. School's going to prepare you to get your education and go and start those programs where if you have disabilities and you don't know how to drive and you don't know how to take care of yourself, well, if you don't know how to take care of yourself, there are homes for that. I'm sick of my dad constantly making me do things I don't want to do, except for going in my room and playing with my phone and looking up topics on my phone when I don't want to use my phone. It means I want to be on the porch and talk to my dad. Because I told him I don't want to use my phone. I want to talk to my dad on the porch. But he might come back and I might ask him a question. He might say yes one time, but I might ask him again and his answer might change. He's not going to say yes every day. I'm sorry. He's not. I know what he did to me. Yesterday, guess what he did to me? He took me upstairs and I'm going to actually try to get a review. He took me upstairs and he punished me. I don't want to be punished. I want to learn strategies I want to learn the strategies on how to compare brains and computers, use that as a strategy. And the strategy that they taught me in school is meditation and how to use my statements, how to practice my statements and meditation with breathing. Punishment is not that. Punishment is none of those things.